For cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out ufifa.com and use my discount code EGHD at the checkout to get 5% off your order. Hey, what's up guys, Jack here. Welcome back to episode 9 of FIFA 15 Let's Play. So as you can see, we start off by showing you guys my concept team. And if you don't know what my concept team is or why the hell I'm even building a concept team on this series, or yeah, for this series basically, is to show you guys what I want to build for or build towards in the future. And we're 4 players away from completing what I would say is, you know, my best BPL team without going overboard on a player. For example, spending loads on Aguero or loads on Yaya Toure. We've got like players that I would happily pay a good price for, basically players like Benteke, etc. So we come up into our first game, and you know what guys, I'm actually not going to speak too much about the gameplay because it's getting to the point now you can see the gameplay. Nothing majorly different is happening in the gameplay. Obviously I will speak about it a little bit, but generally most episodes I tend to speak about the gameplay for like 90% of the video, whereas this episode might be like 30% because I want to speak to you about some tips, defending tips, what I want to do, what I want to see, and what I want to make as a YouTuber for you guys. So defending is very hard on FIFA 15, and I know that because people are tweeting it. I'm feeling it myself. I feel like I'm getting much better at it, and I feel like I can offer some tips to you guys. Now it's very hard to do it in this series. Obviously I can show you a clip every now and again, but what I want you to do is actually leave in the comments section the hardest thing you find to defend on FIFA 15. So for example, for me, the hardest thing to defend is probably a counter attack, specifically where I've got like 1 or 2 centre backs, and I just find it hard to defend because let's say for example you've got a corner, you don't win the header, which is very likely because corners aren't very good on this game, and it comes out and he kicks it straight away up to Remy or something like that, and you've got company. You can have the best centre backs in the world. If you are a rubbish defender, he will get away from you so quickly, and he will just walk it up to the goalkeeper or walk it around the goalkeeper. It's very hard to defend. So let me know in the comments, what is your hardest thing to defend in FIFA 15. Now in terms of packs, we obviously won that game, so I got 3 times 3 7.5k gold packs. Now the packs weren't completely awful, but there's nothing outstanding in them. The first pack we got the 5-star weak foot 4-star skiller from the Bundesliga. Next one we got Costa, and then the last pack we got Rosicky along with Coleman, the right back, who I actually put into my BPL team as a first owner, which is pretty cool. I don't know why first owner players are always, I'd always put a first owner player into my team. It just makes more sense. I don't know why, it's just a lot cooler. So we swapped him out for Raphael, who actually surprisingly is a very good player. Not surprisingly, but you'd expect him to not be quite as good as certain players. But Coleman, Raphael, they're very similar kind of standards. But I thought, yeah, I'll just put Coleman in there anyway because he's first owner and he's pretty decent. So that's that. We go into the second game and we come up against a very decent BPL team. So getting back to defending, what's your hardest thing to defend? Now I've got some tips I want to show you guys, and I know I can make a defending tip video, but I don't want to do it for the sake of you guys thinking that I'm, you know, view whoring or trying to get into the top of searches or doing that kind of thing. Obviously, YouTube as a whole is to get views, but I want to do it giving it to my best ability. If I make a defending tips video, I want it to be my defending tips to my ability. I don't want to say, oh, this is the best way to defend. It'll be, this is how I found it to be effective. So hopefully you get what I mean by that. And I've actually learned quite a few different ways, you know, to defend, very simply, to defend certain situations in FIFA 15. So if you'd like me to do a defending tutorial, I would also like your support for it, you know, by saying yes, I would like that to happen. But also I'd like you to leave some comments about me trying to draw up and talk about certain situations, because some situations I might deal with okay, you guys might not, and then the other way round as well. So just leave in the comments what is difficult about FIFA 15 and defending. Now obviously, just I think there's so much difference from FIFA 14 to FIFA 15, so there's so many different variables, and as I said, some people do struggle with more things than others. So I don't know if I mentioned it in this episode because I've redone this commentary a couple of times, but next episode, although we've got 4 players to get, and I've got one of them at the start, Fernandinho, and also I do pick up a centre-back after this, open up these 3 times 3 packs. We've still got 2 more players left, but I do decide to change my team in the next episode to, I'm not actually, you know what, I'm not even going to tell you what team I'm going to build into in the next episode, but I actually sell all my players. I have like 150k in the bank, and I build a team like completely on budget with skilled players in it, and I'm not even going to, I don't want to say any more than that, guys. Like, that is it. And you're going to see over the next 2 episodes after this, It's such a sick team, and I probably will do a squad builder. I'm going to do the squad builder after those 2 episodes go up, though, just so you can see live what the gameplay is like. So very exciting stuff to look forward to for the next episode or 2. Yeah, I was so tempted to say what nationality it was and what leagues they were, but no, I'm not even going to do that. We're just going to go straight into the gameplay here. We actually come up against a BPL team with just one random French striker. I think is it Gamero? I think it might be Gamero or Gignac. I don't even know which one it was. But yeah, 8th minute, Benteke. 1 touch, well, he did the fake shot, and that's something I've found really effective recently. You might actually notice in this episode I've been fake shotting a lot because I've just found it to be so effective. It's very hard to defend when someone's really close to you and you fake shot as you get the ball past you. It just throws them off a little bit. So I recommend picking that up. Here for example, Benteke, for quite a tank of a player, he can still stop and turn and push off, and he's still very quick. But 3-0, 45th minute, he does quit, and he's like, you know what, I think he put his controller down instead of quitting. So instead I just went to the corner flag, waited it out, and that was it. I didn't really want to score many goals more. I could have scored 1 more just to get the extra coin boost for 5 goals, but I couldn't be bothered. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But that is going to be the end of this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, leave your comments from what I've been talking about in the comment section below. I do look at every comment. A lot of people don't think I would, but I see every comment. I just don't have the time to reply to every single comment because obviously comments come from 5 days ago, 10 days ago, sometimes even a year ago, so I can't reply to everything, but I do see everything, and I need your suggestions for the next couple of vids, so that'd be great if you could do that. There's the 3x3 packs, again, not exactly amazing, but if I discard it, it's like 2,000 coins, so it's all good. And as you can see on the screen, this is my concept team, but it all changes next episode. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to me, Ezekiel Gaming HD, especially as I will be doing a defending tips tutorial, probably if the suggestions are good enough. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.